Long ago, a deep and vibrant river flowed gracefully through the very heart of a peaceful, ancient forest. On one bank lived a beautiful and clever deer, a creature known by all as the sparkling jewel of his kind. Across the waterway dwelled a wicked crocodile, a sharp-toothed guardian who watched the river like a treasure more precious than gold. This cunning reptile wanted nothing more than to catch the elusive and graceful buck for his next meal. One sunny day, while grazing near the water edge, the deer noticed a cluster of bright red berries glowing on the opposite shore. As the deer considered how tasty those berries must be, he felt a deep longing to taste their sweetness. A soft cry erupted from his mouth as he realized he had no way to cross the deep and dangerous water right now. He kept thinking of the juicy berries, but he knew the wicked crocodile would surely eat him if he tried to swim across. He wondered to himself what he could possibly do to reach the other side without losing his life to the predator. Suddenly, a brilliant idea sparked in the deer mind, and he decided to use his intelligence to solve the problem. The deer stood at a safe distance and called out that the king was holding a magnificent banquet that very night. He announced to the river that all crocodiles were invited to the palace to feast on delicious food. The crocodile reacted with pure delight, unable to believe that the king would send such a prestigious invitation to his kind. The deer cried out in feigned amazement, pretending that the news was just as unbelievable to him as it was to the reptile. Using a voice that sounded like a royal official, the deer explained that the king had ordered him to count every crocodile in the river. He instructed the crocodile to line up all his friends from the smallest to the largest, so he could keep an accurate track of the numbers. The crocodile immediately shouted to all his friends to come quickly and join the line for the royal banquet. Crocodiles from all corners of the river hurried to obey, eager to be included in the grand feast. The deer then asked if they would help him count by allowing him to jump across their backs to reach the other side. The crocodiles promised they would never eat him, as they were too excited about the king's food to think of anything else. With a brave heart, the deer jumped from the shore onto the back of the first crocodile in the line. He called out the number 1 and quickly leaped to the next, continuing his clever count out loud. The crocodiles stayed perfectly still, believing they were being counted for the most important dinner of their lives. Leap after leap, the deer moved closer to his goal, his heart racing with the thrill of his own cleverness. Finally, he made one last great jump and landed safely on the soft grass of the opposite shore. He turned around and thanked the crocodiles for their wonderful assistance in helping him cross the dangerous water. The deer revealed that there was no banquet and that he had simply used his brain to get what he wanted safely. The crocodiles were left behind fuming with anger and feeling very foolish for being tricked so easily by the deer. The deer finally tasted the juicy red berries, enjoying the reward of his quick thinking and courage in the face of danger. He ran off into the woods safe and sound, leaving the crocodiles to wonder how they had been outsmarted. If you enjoyed this story of wisdom, please like, share, and subscribe for more teaching tales.
The moral of the story is that intelligence is the key to achieving any goal and overcoming the greatest of obstacles. If you enjoyed this story of wisdom, please like, share, and subscribe for more teaching tales.